In this video, we're going to do one more example involving unit price. So the example says, which is the better buy? 15 pounds of apples for $21.42, or 9 pounds of apples for $14.76. And then we'll find each unit price rounded to the nearest cent. All right, so we have two different unit prices to find. And so we'll start off here with just labeling over here 15 pounds. And over here we'll figure out the unit price for 9 pounds. But let's start with the 15. All right, so remember, we're going to take the total price, which in this case is $21.42, and we're going to divide that by 15. All right, so 15 goes into 21 one time. 1 times 15 is 15. We get a remainder of 6. And then we have our decimal point here in 21.42, so we put it directly above in the quotient. Drop our 4 down. All right. So we should quickly be able to know that 15 goes into 64 4 times, because 4 15-minute increments would be 60 minutes, a full hour. So 4 times 15 is 60. Get a remainder of 4. And then we can drop down our 2. And then 15 goes into 42 only twice, because 3 times 15 would be 45. So I know I just have a 2 right here. Okay, so 2 times 15 is 30. We have a remainder of 12. Now at this point I can see that my unit price is going to be $1.40 something cents, right? We can see that this is the cents place. But remember, I can't stop here. I need to go one more digit past where I'm asked to round to, so I know whether to leave this 2 alone or bump it up to a 3. So we'll add a 0, drop that 0 down. So 15 goes into 120. It turns out that happens exactly 8 times. So 8 times 15 is 120. So the unit price rounded to the nearest cent for the 15 pounds of apples is $1.43. Okay, so let's see what we have going with the 9 pounds. So here we have $14.76. Dividing that by 9, of course. 9 goes into 14 just once. We get a remainder of 5. Drop down to 7. Let's see, 9 goes into 57 just 6 times, because 6 times 9 is 54. So I'm going to put the decimal point here, put my 6 here. 6 times 9 is 54. Okay. Now we can already see that the 9-pound option is more expensive, right? Because here we had $1.43 and here we already have $1.60 something. But the question did ask us to give the unit price to the nearest cent, so we're going to keep going even though we can see which is the better buy. And so we have a remainder of 3, drop down our 6. 9 goes into 36 4 times, and it goes in exactly 4 times. So here we don't have to do any rounding. The unit price is exactly $1.64. And from these two unit prices, we can clearly see that the 15 pounds is the better buy.